The Venmo emoji murder. Murder. Harms Amberty. Unuptied, Sumbol. His girlfriend was found dead in her apartment. It looked like a robbery gone wrong. Broken window, missing jewelry, ransacked drawers. He was devastated, crying at the scene. I was at the gym. I have witnesses. Check the security cameras. Police did. Perfect alibi. He was on the treadmill when she died. Case going cold. Until FBI checked his Venmo. 2 hours before the murder, he sent $2,500 to his friend Marcus. The payment note said, "Thanks for the favor." That winking emoji. FBI pulled Marcus's Venmo location tags. At 8:47 p.m., Marcus checked in at her apartment building. She died at 8:52 p.m. He paid for a hitman on Venmo with a winking emoji. And because his Venmo was public, the entire internet could see it. He paid $2,500 to have his girlfriend killed, documented it on a payment app, and added a poffin that the emoji is now evidence in a murder trial. Welcome to Dark Case Files. I'm David Harrington. Today I'm going to show you how modern payment apps can be both a weapon and a shield. This is the story every Venmo user needs to know. This is the story of how emojis can become courtroom evidence. This is the story of how even when you hit delete, the internet remembers everything. And this is the story of what $2,500 says about how much you value a life. October 14th, 2024, Denver, Colorado, 9:07 p.m. A 911 operator receives a call. 911. What's your emergency? I heard a gunshot from my neighbor's apartment. Please come now, 2847 Maple Street, apartment 4B. Police arrive in 6 minutes. They knock. No answer. They breach the door and enter. Living room, Sarah Mitchell, 31 years old, marketing manager. On the couch, single gunshot wound to the chest. Dead. A broken vase on the side table. Bedroom drawers open. Contents scattered. Window broken. Looks like entry from outside. Jewelry box empty. Denver Police Detective Rachel Torres examines the scene. Looks like a robbery gone wrong. She tells her partner, Detective Mike Santos. Intruder came through the window, found Sarah home, panicked, shot her, fled. Santos interviews the neighbor. When did you hear the gunshot? The neighbor says, around 8:52 p.m. I remember clearly because the news had just started on TV. Torres asks, did Sarah have a boyfriend? The neighbor nods. Yes, Derek. Tall, brown hair. Nice guy. I see him here a few times a week. Torres calls Derek Cole. He answers, voice panicked. What happened? Is Sarah okay? Mr. Cole, what's your relationship with Sarah Mitchell? My girlfriend. We've been together for 2.5 years. Why are you asking? Did something happen? Torres takes a deep breath. I'm sorry, Mr. Cole, but Sarah has passed away. Can you please come to the station? Silence on the phone. Then a choking sound. What? No, that can't be. I talked to her an hour ago. Was she okay? Derek arrives at the station 30 minutes later, eyes bloodshot, hands shaking. Detective Torres takes him to the interrogation room. Mr. Cole, where were you tonight between 8 and 9 p.m.? Derek says, at the gym. I go every Monday. Iron Gym, downtown. Can anyone verify that? Yes, there's a log. I scan my membership card every time, and security cameras, and my friends saw me there too. Torres makes notes. What time did you arrive at the gym? Around 8:30. Stayed about an hour. Left at 9:30. When did you last see Sarah? Derek thinks, this morning. Before she left for work. I texted her at lunch, but she didn't reply. Thought she was busy. Torres leans forward. Did Sarah have any enemies? Anyone threatening her? No, Sarah was loved by everyone. This doesn't make sense. Who would do this? Police verified Derek's alibi. Iron Gym security footage. Case TPM. Derek Cole membership card scan. Power. Visible on treadmill. 8:52 p.m. Still on treadmill. Exact moment Sarah died. 9:10 p.m. Enters locker room. 9:30 p.m. Exits. Alibi solid. Derek was running on a treadmill 15 miles away when Sarah was killed. Physically impossible. The case goes cold. 3 weeks pass. Police examine Sarah's phone records, financial transactions, social media. Nothing. It looks like a robbery, but the stolen jewelry was only worth $800. Would someone kill for $800? October 18th. A user on the True Crime subreddit posts something interesting. Username CrimeScanner2024. I was looking at public Venmo transactions. Weird, I know, but it's addictive. Someone sent $2,500 on October 14th. Note, thanks for the favor. Isn't this strange? Who pays $2,500 for a favor? The post goes viral, 500 plus comments. People speculate drug deal, illegal betting, maybe a car sale. One user comments, the name is Derek Cole, lives in Denver. According to LinkedIn, he's a software developer. Another user, wait, there was a murder in Denver last week. A woman was killed, looked like a robbery. Could this be connected? The post spreads further, 2,000 plus upvotes. Someone posts a link to the FBI's digital tip line. October 20th, FBI Denver office sees the Reddit post. Digital Evidence Unit. Agent Lisa Park starts investigating. The Sarah Mitchell murder is still open. Derek Cole's name sounds familiar. Agent Park calls Denver police. Is the Sarah Mitchell case still open? Detective Torres says, yes, we're stuck. The boyfriend has a solid alibi. Park asks, Derek Cole, right? Have you checked his Venmo account? Venmo? No. Why? Park explains, there's something interesting on Reddit. Derek sent someone $2,500 2 hours before the murder. Note, thanks for the favor. Torres pauses. $2,500? Who did he send it to? Marcus Chen. Does that name ring a bell? Torres checks the files. No, there's no Marcus Chen in Sarah's life. Didn't see him in Derek's phone records either. Park says, I'll subpoena Venmo with a court order. I'll request full transaction history for both Derek and Marcus. October 22nd, the court order is sent to Venmo, part of PayPal. Venmo's legal department responds. Data for Derek Cole and Marcus Chen accounts will be ready within 24 hours. October 23rd, Agent Park receives the data package. Derek Cole's Venmo account. October 14th transactions, 12:15 a.m., $12.50. Coffee Bros Cafe. Coffee, rum 47 p.m., $35 treat. Roommate Jake, rent share, 6:47 p.m., $2,500. Nota, thanks for the favor. Park looks at Marcus Chen's Venmo profile. Profile is public, default Venmo setting. Recent transaction, October 14th. 8:47 p.m. Check-in location tag, hanging with friends, Coaf Courty, not 2847, Maple Street, Denver. CO Psilon. Park stares at the screen, frozen. 2847 Maple Street, Sarah Mitchell's address. Marcus checked in at Sarah's building at 8:47 p.m. Sarah died at 8:52 p.m. 5-minute difference. Park immediately calls Detective Torres. Marcus Chen checked in at Sarah's building 5 minutes before the murder. Torres asks, what do you mean checked in? Venmo has a location tag feature. You can tag where you are when you make a transaction. Marcus adds location to every Venmo payment. At 8:47 p.m., he was at Sarah's address. So Marcus is the hitman. Park confirms. Looks like it. Derek paid $2,500. Marcus did the job. October 24th. FBI sends a team to arrest Marcus Chen. Marcus lives in a small apartment outside Denver. When FBI knocks, he tries to escape through the back window. Caught in 2 minutes. Marcus Chen, you're under arrest for the first-degree murder of Sarah Mitchell. Marcus protests. I didn't kill anyone. You got the wrong person. FBI agent Park says, October 14th, 8:47 p.m., you checked in on Venmo at Sarah Mitchell's building. 5 minutes later, she was dead. Derek Cole sent you $2,500 that same day. Explain. Marcus's face changes. I just what? Marcus goes silent, asks for a lawyer. Same day, FBI also arrests Derek Cole. In interrogation, Derek is calm, confident. I won't say anything without my lawyer. Agent Park puts a paper on the table. Venmo screenshot. Derek's $2,500 butter Marcus. Thanks for the favor. What was this payment for? Derek replies, that's private. I'll speak with my lawyer. Park puts down another paper. Marcus's Venmo location tag. 20847 Maple Street, 8:47 p.m. Sarah's address. What was Marcus doing at this building? Derek doesn't answer, but panic flashes in his eyes. Park leans in. Nice emoji choice. Winking face. Thanks for the favor. What favor, Derek? Having your girlfriend killed? Derek says firmly, I want a lawyer, now. This is where our team comes in. FBI assigns me David Harrington and digital forensics specialist Elena Cortez. Elena analyzes the Venmo data more deeply. Elena checks Derek's Venmo privacy settings. Public, visible to everyone. This means every payment Derek made could be seen by the entire internet. His friends, family, co-workers, everyone could see who Derek sent money to, when, and how much. Elena tells me, I checked who could see Derek's Venmo profile. It's public. Anyone could see the $2,500 payment on October 14th. That's why the Reddit user found it. I ask, did Derek know this? Elena shakes her head. Probably not. Most people don't know Venmo defaults to public, unless you change it to friends only or private. The whole world can see. I say, so Derek planned a murder, paid the hitman via Venmo, and the whole world could see it. Elena nods. Yes, and not just the payment. They saw the emoji too. Thanks for the favor. The prosecution will use this in court. The team analyzes Marcus's cell phone records. October 14th, 6:50 p.m. Text from Derek. You ready? 6:52 p.m. Marcus replies, yeah, what was the address? 6:53 p.m. Derek, 2847 Maple St. Apt 4B. Window in back. Easy access. 6:55 p.m. Marcus. Money? 6:56 p.m. Derek. Just sent it on Venmo. Check. 6:58 p.m. Marcus. Got it. Okay. Messages were deleted, but FBI recovered them from phone company backups. Also, Derek's bank records. October 14th, 4:30 p.m. $2,500 cash withdrawn from ATM. $2,500 cash. October 14th, 6 p.m. $200 loaded to Venmo balance. October 14th, 6:47 p.m. $2,500 sent to Marcus via Venmo. Derek tried to clean the money trail, withdrew cash, and loaded it to Venmo, but FBI tracked every step. Marcus's car is also examined. It has a GPS system, 2020 Honda Civic, built-in navigation, GPS history, tower, Marcus's home, start, 8:47 p.m. 28047 Maple Street, Sarah's building, 5 p.m. Shell gas station, 12 miles away, gas station camera footage, Marcus at 9:07 p.m. buying gas, wearing gloves, throwing them in trash. FBI finds those gloves, gunpowder residue positive. October 26th, Marcus Chen confesses. Makes a deal with his lawyer, second-degree murder. 25 years, in exchange for testifying against Derek. Marcus's statement. Derek approached me in September. Said, I have a problem I need to solve. I asked what? He said, I need to get rid of my girlfriend, but I need an alibi. I refused at first, but Derek offered $5,000. I was unemployed, in debt. I accepted. The plan was, Derek would create an alibi at the gym. I would shoot Sarah, make it look like a robbery. Derek paid $2,500 up front on Venmo. He was supposed to pay the other $2,500 after, but I never got it because I got arrested. Why did you use Venmo? I don't know, Derek sent it that way. I accepted. Thought it was like a normal money transfer. I forgot Venmo had location tags. It was automatic on my phone. FBI shows Derek Cole Marcus's confession. Derek collapses. His lawyer tries to make a deal, but the prosecution refuses. We want a full trial. January 15th, 2025. Derek Cole's trial begins. Jury of 12. The prosecutor presents all evidence. Evidence 1. Venmo payment. A large projection on screen. Derek's Venmo screen. $2,500. $2,500. Dorotone for Fauer. Des in Fauer of dollars. Orgamaivalio. Marcus Chen. Thanks for the favor. Checo. Prosecutor says. Ladies and gentlemen, this emoji. This is not an innocent emoji. This is the thanks for doing the job. We'll act like nothing happened emoji. This is a murder conspiracy emoji. Evidence 2. Marcus's location tag. Marcus's Venmo screen shown. 8:47 p.m. Hanging with friends. Code Minor Wentov Spat Promtods Tottingen Togkapt. Yoftatudide 47 Peeble Street. Prosecutor continues. Marcus tagged hanging with friends. But he wasn't friends with Sarah. He'd never met Sarah. The only thing he did at that building, kill Sarah on Derek's orders. Evidence 3. Timeline precision. Prosecutor displays a timeline. 4:07 p.m. Derek, Marcus, $2,500 Venmo. 8:30 p.m. Derek arrives at gym. Alibi begins. 8:47 p.m. Marcus arrives at Sarah's building. Venmo location. 8:52 p.m. Sarah shot and killed. Neighbor hears gunshot. 9:05 p.m. Marcus arrives at gas station. Escape. 10 p.m. Derek still at gym. Alibi continue. Prosecutor emphasizes a perfect plan. Derek creates an alibi. Marcus does the job. But they forgot one thing. Venmo records everything. Location, time, note, emoji, all of it. Evidence 4. Text messages. Messages between Derek and Marcus on screen. Especially 2847 Maple Saint, Apt 4B. Window in back, easy access. Prosecutor states, Derek told Marcus how to enter, where to shoot, everything. This isn't coincidence. This is conspiracy. Evidence 5. Marcus's confession. Marcus testifies in court. Derek offered me $5,000. I got $2,500 up front on Venmo. I killed Sarah. Derek planned everything. Defense attorney is desperate. The Venmo payment could be for something else. Maybe Derek owed Marcus money. The emoji is just how Derek texts. But the prosecutor shows Derek's phone records. Derek always uses CD emoji in thousands of messages. Coming to dinner? See me tomorrow, see me tomorrow. See you tomorrow, see me tomorrow. Prosecutor argues, yes, Derek uses this emoji often, but context matters. Thanks for coffee, see me, is different from thanks for the favor, see me. $2,500, especially when that favor is murder. Jury deliberation, 3 hours 42 minutes. Jury announces verdict. Guilty on all counts. First-degree murder conspiracy. Solicitation of murder. Obstruction. Staging fake robbery. Judge sentences Derek Cole. Life in prison without possibility of parole. As Derek is led out of court, reporters ask, "What do you say about the Venmo emoji?" Derek doesn't answer, just lowers his head. Marcus Chen in separate trial. Second-degree murder. Plea deal.
25 years imprisoned.
Sarah Mitchell's family speaks outside court. Sarah's mother. We trusted Derek. We thought he loved our daughter, but he just wanted the insurance money. FBI later discovered Derek had taken out a $500,000 life insurance policy on Sarah, naming himself as beneficiary. What does this case teach us? First, is your Venmo public? 80 million Americans use Venmo. Most don't know. The default setting is public, visible to everyone. This means friends, family, co-workers, even strangers can see who you send money to and how much. Derek documented a murder and the whole world saw it. After watching this video, open your Venmo app, Go to Settings, do Privacy, do Change to Private. Otherwise, every transaction is public. Second, location tags will expose you. Marcus had a habit of adding locations to every Venmo transaction. Coffee shop, gym, dinner with friends always tagged. When he went to Sarah's building, he did the same. It was automatic. He didn't think. That tag destroyed him. If you use Venmo, Google Maps, Facebook, Instagram is location sharing always on. Every shared location is a digital footprint. FBI follows those tracks. Third, emojis are now courtroom evidence. Thanks for the favor. 5 words, 1 emoji. Life in prison for Derek. Your emoji choices can prove your innocence or destroy you. The jury saw that winking emoji and was certain of Derek's guilt, because who innocently adds to a $2,500 favor payment? Context is everything. Fourth, social media is watching you. Reddit too. Derek didn't think Reddit users would search public Venmo transactions. A user called CrimeScanner 2024 found his payment, posted it on Reddit, it went viral, FBI saw it. Once you share something on social media, it never disappears. Someone archives it, someone screenshots it, someone reports it to FBI. Fifth, perfect alibi isn't enough. Derek's alibi was genuinely perfect. Gym security cameras, witnesses, timestamps, everything cleared him. Derek was 15 miles away when Sarah died. But FBI knew, you can't pull the trigger yourself, but someone else can. Derek hired a hitman, created an alibi for himself, but Venmo placed Marcus at Sarah's building. Modern crime solving isn't about where one person was, it's about payment apps, GPS, messages, showing where everyone was. Sarah Mitchell is no longer with us. She was 31 years old, a marketing manager, loved her family, friends called her Sunshine. Derek had her killed for $500,000 insurance money, but his plan collapsed because of a $2,500 Venmo payment. Derek Cole is now at Colorado State Penitentiary. No release date. Life. Every day he probably thinks about that Venmo emoji. Thanks for the favor. 5 words destroyed him. Marcus Chen is at a different prison, serving 25 years. He never turned off location tags on his phone. That small GPS mistake ended his life. Venmo still exists. 80 million people still use it. Most are still in public mode. Most don't know that every payment, every emoji, every note is on the internet forever. This has been Dark Case Files. I'm David Harrington. See you in the next case. And please, after watching this video, the first thing you do, go to your Venmo settings. Privacy, no private. Otherwise someday, your thanks for the favor payment might be on a projection screen in a courtroom. Because the internet doesn't forget. Venmo doesn't forget. And emojis are evidence now.